But look at this, guys. Look at this, right? So Helena has 1 SP. This one used 4 SP. This one used 3 SP. This one used 2 SP. And this one used 2 SP. So I still haven't minus the 6 SP yet. Ally SP decreased by 6 points, right? So you can still sort of use her skills. But wait, does it go to negative or something? I'm kind of curious now. How does it work? How does this thing work? Because... So let's say I go for this, right? So now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess it will still work in this situation. You can still use her skills. So it minus afterwards. Very interesting. It minus it afterwards. Okay, so let's try her out and see, right? Level 8 boss. Maybe she's not as bad as we think. Because if the it's not an SP dab, so why does it matter? So you can see right here, right? I'm gonna use this skill. So Helena right here, right? And then we got Livia right here. And then I'm gonna use Rafitia this skill. And then I'm gonna use Celia's this skill. And then Michaela's this skill. So even though my skill is 2 SP, right? Afterwards it says ally SP decreased by 6 points, right? But I still got 2 SP right here. So it actually only minus 2. It doesn't really minus 6. Let's see how this works. I am just going to test this out of curiosity's sake. So we're just gonna send everybody in. No one here gives SP, right? So it will just empty out the remaining SP that you have right here. Okay, you can see there's 2 SP right here, right? 2 SP right here. So... Okay. Michaela. So she take that 2 SP. And you still restore 5 SP. You still restore 5 SP. So in this case, it only consumes 4 SP. As opposed to 8 SP. So, she's not as bad as people think. Basically what she does is she was minus the remaining SP that your team has, which is this thing right here, right? But, even though she say ally SP decreased by 6 points, if you only have 1 or 2 points, it will only take that 1 or 2 points. So you ideally, the right way to use her, right, to prevent this from happening, to prevent drama from happening, right, you want to be careful with allies that give SP points. For example, if I use this skill, right, Helena's this skill gives 4 points SP. Rafistia's this particular skill gives 5 SP right here, right? If I go and use these 2 skill while I'm moving during her turn, right, look at this. I get more SP from Helena, I got more SP from Rafitia, right? And then during this turn, if you use Michaela's skill, she go and minus 6 SP, right? So you don't want to use, as long as you're not using Michaela's skill during characters that give you SP during that particular same turn, you're fine. I don't think it's that big of a deal. She should always be the last one. Ideally, she should always be the last one, so that she doesn't take... Actually, it doesn't matter. Because when you go in, when you go in with your entire team, the entire team SP is calculated, right? If you can see right here, all of these characters is going to move in right now. It's going to calculate all the SP right here at the bottom. So the SP thing really doesn't really matter. I thought like she's going to be a very like very bad character because of the ally SP minus 6. But if this is how it works, I thought it would go to the SP depth. There's going to be, oh, SP minus 6, minus 4. But there's no SP depth, like how some gacha games have gem depth. You cannot do Michaela first. Michaela first won't solve the issue. Because when you put Michaela first, when you press start, it straight away take everybody's SP together. Do you not? That's how it works. It doesn't matter, the order doesn't matter. Because when you press the battle start right here, when you press the battle button start, it just calculates everybody's SP and it just empties it out, right? But look at this. If I use this particular case, in this particular case, right? I'm gonna go back to this. My Rafitia is gone, okay. It doesn't matter where Michaela is, in front or in the back. So look at this, right? I have 2 SP. My Michaela is not gonna move, right? I got 2 SP. I'm just gonna move with all the characters. No characters gonna 2 SP right here. Michaela attack 3 SP. Okay, so Michaela attack 3 SP. So now I have 8 SP, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4. How much SP did I get? 5 SP. They give you 5 SP every turn. So they give you 5 SP every turn. So let me go back to the previous one. So this is how much SP I have right now, right? Let me just do this so that it's easy for you guys to see. I'm going to screenshot this. So this is with Michaela using normal attack. So now Michaela, we're going to go back to the start. This is Michaela using this skill. Alright? We'll do the comparison. So you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, same skill, I believe. The only difference here is Michaela. The skill that she used. Okay, we still get 5 SP. Okay. So I screenshot this right now. Let me screenshot this right now so you guys can see. So previously, you can see there's no difference, right? So this was previously. This is now when we use skill. Let's do some counting, shall we? Let's do some counting. Okay. How much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is 13, right? This is 13 right here. When my Michaela used normal attack. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 10. So why is this 13? Because Michaela used normal attack. So we get 1 SP every time she used normal attack. So it was supposed to be 12, but because she used normal attack, so it gives back 1 SP right here. And then here, 10 SP, because we actually used 2 SP. Her skill cost 2 SP. This time around, we used 2 SP. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to show, right? 12 minus 2. 12 minus 2 is 10. So the theory tracks. She doesn't really... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because all she does is she just takes the remaining SP. Right? She just takes the remaining SP. But because this time, my remaining SP was 0. Notice? I literally consume every single SP here. So my skill was only 2 SP, even though ally SP decreased by 6, because there's no more pull in that SP for you to take. The skill only costs 2 SP. For 2 SP, she does a lot of damage. Math is hard, insane, I know, right? The math is not mathing. What do you mean the math is not mathing? You guys understand what I'm trying to show, right? So all I'm trying to say is Michaela is not as bad as people say, right? Our assumption here is Michaela is going to consume 2 SP plus 6, which is 8 SP. But that is not the case if you don't have any SP pool right here. If you use up all your SP and you plan accordingly in battle, you don't use the character that gives back SP during that same turn that Michaela moves, it will not matter. Does it make sense? Or you can do it this way. You can also do it this way. So if you want to use character that gives back SP. So Helena's this skill gives back SP, right? Ally SP increased by 4. Right? So let's show you guys. Boom. So Helena gives back 4 SP. So now Michaela move. She take this 4 SP from Helena. Right? So if you ever want to use characters that give back SP like Helena or Refitia's other costume, you have to make Michaela go first in that case. So Michaela go first. Right? Michaela go first. Boom. Now my Helena get back the 4 SP. Ah, do you guys see this? So you can basically circumvent that. It's not that big of a deal. So see, I still get back all the SP. So you just gotta plan accordingly. If you want to use characters that give back SP, for example like Helena's the second costume, this particular one, Let's Sing Together, and Refitia's other costume, if there's any character that you use that give back SP, you want them to move later after Michaela, so that Michaela take the SP first, which is 0, and then they give the SP afterwards. So it is going to be a very complicated way to use her, I guess, right? And I kind of like it actually, to be honest, right? It's much more strategic, and you can plan accordingly. So that's going to be as good as it gets, right? I feel like this is going to make her value go up a little bit, right? It's not as bad as people made it up seem to be, right? Which I'm quite glad that I managed to test this, right? I am really happy for that. Now, will this solve the issue of her being bad? I think it sort of does, actually. The more I think of it, the more I think it sort of does, because now she's actually pretty decent, and we tested earlier in a +1 environment, comparing her to a +5 Eclipse Summer Vacation. She actually does comparable damage at a +1. She only takes SP in the first turn. She does whenever she moves first. You just need a character that provides SP. That's interesting. No, you don't need a character that provides XP actually. You don't really need. You just need to plan it accordingly so that she doesn't take SP beforehand. So it is going to be. It's very interesting. I think she's actually strong right now. If you know how to use her correctly. Now it is going to be a little bit more restrictive, because if you want her to move first, because the idea here still is you still want damage dealers to usually go last, because you want the other characters to go first because they stack chain for you. Ideally, right? That's the goal. But in that case, you want her to move first, which can still be restrictive, but it's not as bad. You can still plan accordingly. I think her value is there if you have the other costume. If you don't have the other costume, I think this costume, this costume is still quite restrictive in a way. So there's that to consider for sure.